Hello, my name is Eugene Mitchell, and in this presentation, I will be discussing climate change, air pollution, waste management, and sustainability, with a focus on how human activities influence environmental systems and public health. I will also explore practical strategies for mitigation and adaptation, using both global frameworks and local examples from here in Southern California. This presentation will cover four main areas. First, I will explain how human activities influence climate change patterns and discuss both local and global strategies for addressing climate change. Second, I will identify major air pollutants and their impacts on environmental and public health. Third, I will examine waste management strategies that support sustainability, including a local case study. Finally, I will address common climate change myths and explain the role of the ozone layer, highlighting lessons from successful international environmental agreements. Human activities have significantly altered Earth's climate system. The burning of fossil fuels for energy, transportation, and industry releases large amounts of greenhouse gases, such as carbon dioxide and methane, into the atmosphere. Deforestation further worsens the problem by reducing the planet's ability to absorb carbon dioxide. Together, these actions disrupt Earth's energy balance, leading to rising global temperatures, more frequent heat waves, stronger storms, prolonged droughts, and rising sea levels. These climate changes have both global and local consequences. Globally, melting glaciers and rising sea levels threaten coastal communities and ecosystems. Locally in Southern California, climate change also is contributing to extended droughts, increased wildfire risk, and extreme heat events. These impacts strain water supplies, affect agriculture, and increase health risks, especially for vulnerable populations such as the elderly, children, low-income, and outdoor workers. To address these challenges, society must focus on both mitigation and adaptation. Mitigation includes transitioning to renewable energy sources such as solar and wind, improving energy efficiency, and adopting circular economic principles that reduce waste. Adaptation strategies include climate-resilient infrastructure, sustainable agriculture, and improved urban planning. Policy tools like carbon pricing and international agreements play a key role in accelerating these efforts. Renewable energy is one of the most effective tools for reducing greenhouse gas emissions, and Southern California is a national leader in solar energy, benefiting from the abundant sunshine and large-scale solar installations. Advances in battery storage are also making renewable energy more reliable. Continued investment in green energy technology, combined with global incentives, can significantly reduce emissions while supporting economic growth. Now I'd like to talk about major air pollutants, the ones that affect environmental and public health. In urban and industrial regions, Emissions from vehicles, power plants, and factories release particulate matter, ground level ozone, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and methane. These pollutants interact with sunlight and weather patterns, creating smog and reducing air quality. Air pollution has serious health consequences. Fine particulate matter can penetrate deep into the lungs and bloodstream, increasing the risk of asthma, heart disease, and premature death. Ground level ozone aggravates respiratory conditions and damages crops. Sulfur dioxide and nitrogen oxides contribute to acid rain, which harms ecosystems and infrastructures. These impacts disproportionately affect children, the elderly, and low-income communities. Waste management is a critical but often overlooked part of sustainability. Traditional landfilling creates methane emissions and risks contaminating soil and groundwater. As consumption increases, ineffective waste management intensifies climate change, pollution, and public health. Shifting away from a linear take then use, then dispose model is essential for long-term sustainability. In my local community in Oceanside, California, food waste is collected separately and processed through anaerobic digestion at a wastewater facility. This process converts organic wastes into renewable energy instead of methane emissions. Over 2,600 cubic yards of organic waste have been diverted, reducing emissions equivalent to removing 940 cars from the road each month. This program demonstrates how waste management strategies can support renewable energy, reduce greenhouse gases, and improve sustainability. Misinformation and myths about climate change often slow progress. Common myths include the belief that climate change is natural and uncontrollable, or that individual actions do not matter. Another misconception is that environmental regulations always harm the economy. These misunderstandings influence public opinion and delay policy action, despite strong evidence to the contrary. The ozone layer protects life on Earth by filtering harmful ultraviolet radiation. The Montreal Protocol successfully phased out depleting substances, many of which were also powerful greenhouse gases. This agreement shows that global cooperation, science-based decision-making, and industrial innovation can effectively address environmental threats. The success of the ozone protection offers valuable lessons for addressing climate change. Sustainable agriculture supports food security while reducing environmental harm. Practices such as crop rotation, cover cropping, reduced tillage, and efficient irrigation improve soil, conserve water, and increase carbon storage. Integrating renewable energy into farming operations further reduces emissions. These methods increase resilience to climate change while maintaining long-term productivity. In summary, climate change, air pollution, waste management, and food systems are deeply interconnected. Effective solutions require integrated approaches that combine renewable energy, sustainable agriculture, circular waste management, and strong policy frameworks. Local initiatives supported by global cooperation play a critical role in building a sustainable future. To conclude, this presentation draws on credible sources including the Millennium Ecosystem Assessment, United Nations climate reports, the European Environmental Agency, and peer-reviewed research. Addressing environmental challenges requires informed decision-making, community engagement, and sustained global cooperation. By applying science-based solutions at both local and global levels, we can protect ecosystems, improve public health, and support future generations. Thank you for your time and attention to this presentation.